favorite musician?
Calligraph.
Okay, Calligraph. Hussein?
Yes.
Who's your favorite musician in Kenya? It seems like he's not around. Tabby? Tabby. Anyway, so all those people that you know, Akina Avril, everyone, Akothe, all of them, they are governed by the Copyright Act. So any musical work, irrespective of musical quality, and includes works composed for musical accompaniment. So you can go and look at the Copyright Act section 2. It will define for you what we are talking about. So a copyright owner of a sound recording has the exclusive right to do the following: direct or indirect reproduction, distribution of copies to the public by sale, rental, lease, hire, loan, importation into Kenya, communication to the public or broadcast. This can be in form of public performances. You see the way Sauti Sol does public performances, or when people meet at KICC and there's a public performance by different musicians, especially during when at the end of the year, when we are crossing over, there's usually lots of public performances. So those are the rights that a copyright holder has. So once you come up with your music, copyright does not protect the idea, it protects the expression of your work or of your idea. So once you come up with your music and record it and put it up on YouTube or put it up in a CD or in an album, you have certain rights as against the rest of the public. So I will skip music in e-commerce. I will skip that. Music and the internet. So this is here I want us to be able to engage. So when you talk about music and the internet has come up with the coming up of the internet, it has brought good things and bad things alike. So in this instance, you know that with the internet, people can be able to, and that's why we have movie shops and things like that. People are able to to pirate your work. People are able to download your work without paying, using those free sites. So it is a discouragement to our musicians and to those people who do artistic works, because if the internet is not regulated, we find that they will not be able to get a source of income or source of livelihood, because people will not be going to their shows. Why? Because they have access to the internet. They can download their music without paying. They can do other things without paying. And so the internet is largely, by and large, it's unregulated. And so that's one of the disadvantages of the internet. So two leading points that must stand out in this discussion is that musical works are protected by copyright, do not lose the copyright status by appearing on the internet. That's why we have sites where what is it called? When you want to play, is it Boom Play or I don't know these things. Like when you want to, or for those people who use iOS, there's a specific, you can use Apple Music. I don't know if they pay for it, but most of these gadgets, if you use Android, I think, what is there? Living, what is there when you use Android? Is it free? Which sites do people?
Normally for me, since I did not use iOS, but there's still Apple Music for Android, but I know I'm a Spotify fan.
Spotify?
And I still pay.
You pay?
Yeah, it's premium too.
You pay for Spotify. So you see, Livin is doing the right thing, because that money, again, I think it will find its way to the musicians' pocket. So it's a good thing, as opposed to some of us who go into other sites or apps and download the music for free. So even when clubs or churches, okay, clubs or entertainment joints play music, let me admit, play music, they actually pay. They pay, they don't just play. Even supermarkets, when you enter the malls and you're listening to music as you shop, they also pay for that music, so that at least at the end of the day, our musicians are able to put food on the table. Okay, so I'm trying to move. Let me try and move very fast. It's already 8:30 and I haven't covered much. So I will skip that part. So intellectual property, okay. Distribution of music via the internet. So the internet has affected traditional models of doing business in the music industry. And that is why, okay, here I'm not expecting that all of us are lawyers because this is a public forum. So, but for the lawyers who are here, this is an area that you might want to explore, entertainment law, because we have so many people who are in the entertainment industry and they don't have this knowledge. They don't know things. Yes, they know there's something known as copyright, but they don't know how to enforce their rights as against third parties, okay? So once you're done with your Kenya School of Law, or once you become an advocate, you can be able to specialize in media and the law or entertainment law and come up with contracts for musicians. Last week, but when we were having the Africa Law Tech Legal Week, whereby one of the speakers was an advocate a barrister from Nigeria, and she has several musicians under her. She's representing several musicians and she has specialized. Her law firm just deals with entertainment law because the market in Nigeria is huge. So I think we can also start, we might need to have the coming up of entertainment lawyers, not just conveyancing or civil litigation. We also need people who can be able to represent and who know intellectual property rights very well, to the point of I see Livin is supporting me to the point of coming up with contracts and bargaining for that particular musician. So music downloading and sale of digital music has had a major impact on the sale and physical distribution of physical CDs worldwide. Yes, we have seen that CDs have been they are being obsolete. So advantages of digital music distribution, maybe through those online platforms that we have said. So at least when you live stream from YouTube, they get something. I think they get something, as opposed to just going directly and downloading it, whereby they don't get anything. So fast, digital distribution keeps the costs down. So online distribution eliminates the expenses related to pressing and artwork printing. So this is a plus for. Wait, all this time you hadn't seen my presentation? This is interesting. Please confirm. What you see in my presentation?
From my end, I can see.
Oh, it's telling me that.
From my end, I can see. I don't know about the others.
Oh, okay. Let's just continue. Thank you. It's 8:34. Let me try and hurry up. So second, the artist can make more money from online distribution as he or she does not have to share the revenue sales. So this is a plus for the artist, but KRA is not feeling, doesn't like this because they want to be able to maximize on each and every platform that they can get to increase their tax base. The third, but at least it reduces the cost for the musicians. And the third, the sale of online music is often cheaper than traditional CDs. So these are the advantages of selling your music through online platforms and music distribution. However, now remember our theme, our topic is copyright with regards to music and movies industry in Kenya. So we want to look at the disadvantages Please, please mute yourselves. We want to look at the disadvantages of digital music distribution. So, Henry Fisherman, please mute yourself. That's an interesting name. Disadvantages associated with online distribution of music include the hardship in promoting the music via the internet. For new musicians particularly, it is so hard to promote music online because there's stiff competition. You know, when you're in the online space, it's boundaryless. There are no boundaries. There's no territorial boundaries. So you're competing with Akina. If you're here and you're Avril or Akothe or Diamond Platinum, you are competing with people.
Angie,
Yes.
can I interject a little bit?
Yes.
I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you clearly. Go ahead.
That point, when you're saying that online distribution, it's hard to distribute music online. I don't think that's the case, and I'll support my case with real life examples. You know, music distribution in Kenya, mostly back in the days, if you are an upcoming artist, the only way you could be known is by making sure you are like the DJs on radio, like they have to play music for you to be heard.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
And if you have no access to these top DJs, it's hard for you for your music to be played on radio. That's back in the days. But on the internet, like as in got hold, that's why you found like as in this new genre of get on music. They were just making music and posting them randomly online. You see.
But
and
now
as in with time they started getting noticed. So as in that point, it's subject to like debate.
Can we talk about stiff competition?
Back in the days, like there were gatekeepers for you, as in like for playing music.
Yes, you're right.
Pardon?
Can we talk about stiff competition? Because now it's the internet doesn't have territories, so you're competing with people from US. You have the same audience. You're competing for the same audience with Akina Davido, Akina Rivani, and you're just an upcoming artist. How possible is it for you to break through and succeed in such an instance?
You know, good thing about the internet, as in yes, there's stiff competition, but as in it's free. But as in without internet, like and for me, if like as in for me my music to be played, I have to like access like which top DJ, like DJ John Palme, like an upcoming artist kama mimi. How can I access DJ John Palme for him to play music on his show? It's hard. It's very hard. Like when you compare it to like the internet.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Not the internet. The internet is just as in posting and trying to share the links to your music, the fans here and there, and like they post on their status. Evil, and you make a breakthrough. But here, kupata access na DJ is even difficult.
You're right, Living.
So I think for me, online distribution as in it should be as I said, it's subject to debate.
Yes, you're right. I think I agree with you.
I don't know how the others has in a different opinion from mine. I don't know.
You have convinced me. I'm changing. So, okay, guys, we have 7 minutes for this particular presentation. Remember, I started it at 7:45. So it's almost time. So I'd request you to leave and then join again so that we can continue until 9. So please leave and then join again, please, kindly. The Zoom platform just limits it to 40 minutes. And right now we have around 8 minutes to go. So I'd request everyone to leave and then join again.
Then you rejoin.
Yeah, so I'm also
okay.
So end meeting. Huh? Wait. Where is the leave button? 10.